The founder of file-sharing site The Pirate Bay has been arrested in Cambodia. Joining me now is reporter James Hookway from Bangkok. Okay, James, Gottfrid Svartholm Warg was actually on a wanted list and arrested in Cambodia. Any idea if he was hiding out there? What were the circumstances under his arrest?
Well, it's quite a long and convoluted case, and it really dates back to 2009 when there was a pretty significant raid on the Pirate Bay in Sweden. The Pirate Bay was one of the most visible faces of internet piracy. It's enabled people to access other sites where they could swap pirated material and so on. Anyway, ultimately after this raid in 2009, 4 people were convicted for copyright offences. 3 of them, well, they all appealed. 3 of them stayed behind, did their time. Mr. Svartholm ended up in Cambodia, where he has been for at least a year, maybe a bit longer, and has not returned to Sweden to serve his sentence. At least one time he cited a medical condition, and it's unclear about his current health.
Okay, has Cambodia made it clear whether or not they will extradite him back to Sweden?
Well, the interesting thing in all this is that Sweden and Cambodia do not have an extradition agreement. So, you know, we talked to the Cambodian police, and they're saying that they're working with the Swedish authorities, and he was arrested for IT-related offences, allegedly. And they do say they intend to get him out of the country. Maybe they intend to send him to some third jurisdiction, which does have an extradition agreement with Sweden. But it's just not clear what's going on, and some of the legality of this is a little bit dubious, to be honest.
Okay, and the Pirate Bay is still up and running. Any idea of whether or not he had, I mean, obviously he was a founder, but did he continue to have anything to do with the site?
That's not entirely clear. The Pirate Bay it tends to operate outside of Sweden these days, and like many other file sharing sites, its servers tend to be around the world in various locations. So the actual organization of the Pirate Bay seems to be a lot more diffuse than it was previously, perhaps.
Okay, thanks very much, James Hookway, joining us from Bangkok. For that story and more, go to WSJ.com. I'm Deborah Kahn for the Wall Street Journal Digital Network.